please.
Oh! That's better. Well now, where's that piece of wood?
I gave it to you. There it is. Let me help you.
Oh, I don't need any help, thank you. What's wrong? Why did you come here? You've caused enough damage. Now, please leave me alone.
Of course, Mr. Jackson, of course. I only wanted to borrow something.
Well, what did you want?
I wanted a screwdriver.
Here, take this one.
Thank you.
Here are some examples of have done and did.
I'm your new neighbor. I've moved in next door. I moved in last Thursday.
I've made a lot of furniture for the garden. I started last weekend. I made the table on Saturday, and I put the chairs together on Sunday.
I've never seen anything like that before. How did you make it?
I followed the instructions. I checked the pieces. Next, I stuck some of them together with glue. Then, I screwed some of the pieces together.
What have you done?
I've put my hand in the glue.
You stuck your hand to the bench. How did you do that?
I put my hand in the glue. You've caused enough damage.
I wanted to borrow something.
Well, what did you want?
I wanted a screwdriver.
What have you done with the instructions?
I've just put them down on the shelf. I'm making a table. I've almost finished it, but I haven't screwed the top on yet.
I haven't finished the seat yet. I'm still making it.
When you've made something yourself, it's nice to invite people to admire your work.
They're here. Come along. We're having tea outside. Timothy, it's the Glossops. They've just arrived.
So, you found us all right, did you?
We've only come from next door, Mr. Jackson.
Oh, of course, yes. Do sit down. I made these chairs, and I made this seat.
James makes all our furniture.
Yes, he told me so.
He's just made a dining room table.
Fancy, Timothy. Mr. Glossop's made a table for their dining room.
Yes, I finished it yesterday. I told you about it, I think.
Yes, you did. Do try the seat. My seat.
That seat fell to pieces yesterday.
I put it together again. Do try the seat, Mrs. Glossop.
I went down. The seat went down at this end.
Are you sure you put it together properly?
Now I've gone up.
Well, I screwed on an extra piece of wood in the middle.
You screwed on an extra piece? I've never screwed on anything extra, unless the instructions told me to.
Timothy's made all sorts of things for the house. He's put shelves everywhere. Oh, your tea, Mrs. Glossop.
Allow me, Mrs. Jackson.
He's put shelves in the bedroom and shelves in the hall and a lovely shelf in the kitchen. Sugar, Mrs. Glossop?
Oh, no. We don't take sugar. Do we?
No, we don't take sugar.
You moved.
Yes, it's safer this end.
Oh, dear. Have you spilt your tea?
I've only spilt a little.
Here's your tea, Mr. Glossop.
Thank you.
Now I've splashed my skirt.
Oh, dear.
Here's my handkerchief. Always ready, you know. Thank you.
I heard the seat crack.
Perhaps you imagined it. I'm sure.
The seat's cracked again. I heard it.
I'll move over to the seat, Mrs. Glossop. You sit over there.
I don't want to upset anyone, but I heard that seat crack. Twice.
You've dropped your cup. You shook the seat.
It doesn't really matter. I've made plenty of tea, and it was an old cup.
You used the wrong wood, Jackson.
The wood came in the box. You saw it yesterday.
You used the wrong wood. You used deal. I've always used teak for a job like that. Teak.
I followed the instructions.
I've always used my common sense. The instructions can't tell you everything. I think I said that yesterday.
Yes, you did.
Have a cake, Mrs. Glossop.
No, thank you.
But you haven't eaten anything yet.
I ate a large lunch, thank you.
Have you picked up all the pieces, Timothy?
Not yet, dear.
I'll fetch another cup and saucer. And some plates. I've forgotten the plates.
Yes. Bring the best plates, dear. Mr. and Mrs. Glossop haven't seen our best tea service yet.
I'll help you.
There's really no need.
I insist. That chair isn't safe either, and I think you may need help. You must take care of your best tea service.
Is anything the matter?
Perhaps they need some help. You see, I put the tea service on the top shelf.
I see. Did you make the shelf?
Well, of course I did. I put it up last year.
Was that wise? Everything you've made so far has fallen to bits.
That shelf will stay up for years.
It won't, you know.
And I made it myself.